Can USA really reach the World Cup 2026 semifinals? The 2026 FIFA World Cup is approaching fast, and for the first time in decades, American soccer fans have a real reason to dream big. The United States men's national team will not only compete on home soil, but they will also enter the tournament with one of the most talented generations in their history. But here's the big question. Can the USA really reach the semifinals of the World Cup? Many football fans around the world still don't see the United States as a true contender. When people talk about winning the World Cup, countries like Argentina, France, Brazil, Spain, and England usually dominate the conversation. The USA is rarely mentioned among those giants. Yet, things may be changing. The biggest reason for optimism is talent. This American squad is filled with players competing at high levels in Europe. Christian Pulisic has become one of the most important players for AC Milan. Weston McKennie continues to play at the highest level in Italy. Yunus Musa, Timothy Weah, and Folarin Balogun give the team speed, creativity, and attacking power. Unlike previous generations, these players are gaining experience against elite competition every week. That matters when facing the world's best teams. Another reason for hope is the team's age profile. Most of the key players are entering their prime years. By 2026, many of them will be between 24 and 28 years old, the age range often considered ideal for top-level football. Then there is the coaching factor. Mauricio Pochettino is one of the most respected managers in modern football. Throughout his career, he has built competitive teams that play with intensity, discipline, and confidence. If he can successfully implement his ideas with the USMNT, the team could become far more dangerous than many people expect. However, reaching the semifinals is not just about talent and coaching. There are still major concerns. The United States has struggled against elite opposition in recent years. While they can compete with strong teams, there remains a gap between the USA and the world's true football powerhouses. Defensive mistakes, inconsistency, and occasional lapses in concentration have cost the team in important matches. This is why many American fans remain cautious. Some supporters believe that a quarterfinal appearance would already be a huge achievement. Considering the strength of the competition, that's a reasonable opinion. The World Cup is unforgiving. One bad game can end a team's dream instantly. But there is one factor that cannot be ignored: home advantage. Playing a World Cup at home can completely transform a team's performance. The United States will enjoy massive crowd support. The players will be familiar with the stadiums, travel conditions, and environment. Instead of dealing with hostile atmospheres, they will have millions of fans behind them. History has shown that host nations often outperform expectations. South Korea reached the semifinals in 2002. Croatia reached the final in 2018 despite not being considered favorites before the tournament. Every World Cup seems to produce at least one surprise team. Could the USA be that surprise in 2026? The answer depends on several factors. The Americans will need key players to stay healthy. They will need strong performances from their goalkeeper and defense. They will need Pulisic and Balogun to deliver in crucial moments. Most importantly, they will need confidence when facing football's biggest nations. If everything comes together, a semi-final run is not impossible. Will the USA be favorites to reach the last four? No. Will they be among the top contenders to win the tournament? Probably not. But football is full of surprises. Momentum, confidence, and a favorable draw can change everything. With a talented squad, an experienced coach, and the advantage of playing at home, the United States may be closer to football's elite than many people realize. So when the World Cup kicks off in 2026, don't be shocked if the USA goes further than expected. A quarter-final appearance would be impressive. A semi-final appearance would be historic. And for the first time in a long time, that dream feels realistic enough to take seriously.